Hi everyone, welcome back to the Grand Galactic Gecko Empire, featuring the cutest little guys. Whoa. Not them. Them! Yay! We are back. It's been a little while since I've played any Stellaris, mostly because I had my wisdom teeth taken out last week, and that takes some time to recover from, as you know. I also then immediately picked up a cold from my little guy, and so I am almost over that. You might be able to hear it in my voice still. But we have plenty more to play, still so much more Stellaris to get through, and I'm really excited about it. So we were in the middle of a war, last we left off, with the Deary Empire. The Deary Imperial Worlds here. And they made a foolish mistake of sending a fleet that was too small up against one of my spaceports. And so they lost their entire fleet. How are they doing now? They are inferior. Although it says equivalent here. I don't know how they're calculating that. But I am currently rebuilding my fleet. The Green Menace. Here. Mostly just kind of filling it out with some corvettes now, I believe. I have 5 destroyers. I should get a few more. But that's kind of the main thing that we're dealing with right now. So let's go ahead and unpause it. We do have a faction still. Let's go ahead and suppress this guy. The attraction is higher here. I think what's happening is populations are just kind of going back and forth between these two. But it basically just says emancipate the slaves here and then free them.
Construction complete.
Okay, we just finished our last... Oh no, we still have one more. Let's see, let's make sure... What kind of destroyer are we getting? These are the Pob Erisum class. I need to make that. Let's actually change that so that we can... This is the... anti-core. The anti-core design now, because these are all small and medium, so they have good tracking. Yeah, so that's why I built these destroyers this way, because the Deary Empire were doing nothing but corvettes. So no, see, this would be really nice if the game would like detect it. It's like, hey, you know what? This is the exact same layout, the same thing that they just changed. So we're gonna update the names. Like all these should be anti-core class now. Unfortunately, they're not.
Construction complete.
If I update them, no, I can't update them, so that's whatever. Scientists leveled up, which is fine. We just have a lot of ships being pumped out right now. I want to try to get back to the max again before I invade. I think that would be the wise thing to do. Oh, did I mess that up? I think I did. Oh, okay. Well, so it saved it as something else then. So we'll trash that. Again, they were the same thing. We'll just build the anti-corvette class now. Eventually we might want to build destroyers with larger weapons, maybe?
Complete.
Not sure. Take a look, we have defensive platforms now, so that's good. We don't really need them now, however. Nuclear missiles, we're not really using missiles in this playthrough, at least right now. We might move to that later. Mineral storage, I don't care about at all right now. I might do the Betharian power plant. I do have some of that on one of my worlds. Not my home planet. Here it is. So that might be worth doing. Yeah, that's 6 energy, although again, I don't need the energy at all right now. So maybe not. I tell you what, let's do this so that we can upgrade our mineral silo. That, I think, is the wise choice now. These are all still going fine. You know, I'm just kind of at the mercy of the buildings at this point, or at the mercy of the lack of minerals while I try to rebuild my army. I'm looking for... policies. There it goes. I still have to kind of get used to to get used to the change in menus here. No, this is actually not what I'm looking for, is it? That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, so this guy's updating. That's right. Okay. And I do have the upgrade technology, or the assist technology. So once this guy finishes upgrading, he'll start helping with the research. Oh, okay. Yeah. Build one more of those.
Ships upgraded.
That's good. We're still at plus 16. Let's remember we need at least 20 war score to make demand. So that's why it's at negative 1,000. So we just need to go win one more war or siege one planet or something. Maybe we go ahead and do that. Let's let this destroyer finish, and then we'll go ahead and go siege a planet. Now I wish I didn't know that I was going to stop them so readily. Now I wish that I could add more war demands, like take a planet or two from them. But I think we're kind of past that point, and I'll have to be okay with that. Just a few more days.
Construction complete.
All right. So we will set the Green Menace as a rally point. And we will cancel this one. That way all my ships made will fly to the Green Menace fleet. And we'll go ahead and head over to Deer. Oh, I can't. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, they got closed borders. I figured I could jump far enough, like from Saidagar to here, but I suppose that's going to be too far. So I'm a little stuck. They are being protected by the Deary, which are fine. We're already at war with them. The Triac Royal Colonies, which are here, and the Republican Retheshi states, which are down here. I don't think the Republican the RRS, I don't think the RRS could get up here. They would have to fly all the way around, I think. Unless they have... Can I see what kind of ship tech they have? I don't think I can. So it looks like I'm kind of stuck in this war for now. Kind of sitting here on the defensive. Because I can't bridge the gap here. If either one of these drop out, I would be fine with attacking them again. But this would just be too much, I think. Unless I played really defensively, then maybe I could. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. Alright, so we're kind of in a bit of a holding pattern here. Let's go ahead and bump it up to the fastest speed. I never use these diplomatic, or the map modes down here. I need to get better at that. Anyway.
Construction complete.
Looks like their population's slowly growing. Oh, look at that. So someone on Caragos Prime wants to free slaves. One of these guys. They're all still fanatic xenophobes, though. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, he is. No, okay. Yep, there you go. Member of the Emancipation Movement. So this guy is no longer a fanatic xenophobe. He has changed. He's changed his ways. Well, that's okay. You're allowed to do that. Are they, though? Should they be allowed to do that? I don't know. Seems a little dangerous. I mean, you know, not actually dangerous, but I think that for the betterment of us all... Oh, research speed -5. Do I want to bother with that for the minus ethics divergence? I don't think so. Oops. Oh, but this though. 150? Yeah. Drop that ethic divergence. Alright, nice. Add a few more Corvettes there. I'm doing them all here just because they have the... I have the Corvette assembly yard here and nowhere else. Oh, I have it one here too. Okay. In that case, I can build them here. Without feeling bad about it. Because that's 8 minerals per, basically 10%. Well, not quite 10.
Construction complete.
It's enough. Almost back to the cap. Is it worth it? See this, so this could be worth it. Okay, so here's what I could do. I could attack these sovereign Cygan colonies to take their last one. That's going to pull in the deer already pulled in, already at war, the Triac Royal colonies, and the Republican with the RS. If I could get here to the Deary and siege a world quickly, I could maybe piece them out because they can't. I bet they can't enter that other war because we're already at war here. I believe that's how it works in the other grand strategy games. You can't be in like 2 different wars against the same person. Oh, what do we got here? Science ship. You can go, science ship. You can go. So that might be worth doing because I could easily. I mean, they're not going to put up any fight at all. That sounds like a plan. Destroyer is going to be worth how many ship spots? 2. So there. With that, we will have a full 37 out of 37. I might need to go higher than that, maybe. But that's something I can look at later. When I get a full fleet, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll declare war just so I can pass through. Siege down deer. I just got to get them to 20 before I can get the humiliate. Because this only costs 10. I can then immediately, in the war there, go back, siege down Occitan. I was unpaused as I was pondering what to do. Or I was paused as I was pondering what to do. So I think that's good. So now that I've got that, let's spend a few moments, and maybe actually, right, what I need to do is perhaps set up a few defenses. I know that, in general, military stations are not considered that worth it. Because they're not flexible. I'd have to basically build 4 or 8, 2 per system, right? So maybe that's not what I do. Maybe instead I focus on building up a few titanic beasts. I think that's what I do.
Research complete.
Alright. So we can clear those tile blockers. We have a few that we could do now, but I'll hold on to them for now. Border range could be good. Monthly influence I don't need. Happiness plus 10 is strong. Oh, naval capacity though. Alright, so if I got border, I'd probably pull in Episclia. These names. But that would be it. And I would maybe push a bit closer here, but that doesn't really get me anything if I'm about to take this anyway in war. So maybe naval capacity is what I want. Monthly influence could be good. I'd basically be spending all that on propaganda broadcasts, I bet. And you get some more techs, or just extra naval capacity. Always good. That let me get basically 3 more corvettes. Let's go with Space Combat Doctrine. We're going to be a very offensive in this game anyway, so oh good, we can build mineral silos too now. Destroyer assembly yards is really good. Afterburners are going to let me go a bit faster in combat. Kind of a toss-up here for me. I don't care too much about the engineering facility. Maybe it is afterburners. Let's go with that. So we're not going to wait for the technology to finish. 19 months, we're not going to wait. That might be useful once we are fighting for a while. But I'm going to build up some titanic beasts here. And I think it's time. We'll go down a speed. Let's move the green menace to Sidegar. How is this place doing? Still very unhappy. But they've come up a little bit here and there. Again, I'm not too worried. Members of a local emancipation movement chapter appear to have successfully radicalized several Gekian slaves, strengthening the ranks of the malcontent slaves. Wow. So I think I need to suppress both for now. I did not expect that I would have geckos basically betraying everything that they believe in to let's set these guys free. But, you know, that's what we have to deal with. Oh, no, we got somebody else guaranteeing them now. Well, this might throw off my plans. The VE Vetericius Empire is down here. Wow, look at all, like every single person except for the Netriaxi Covenant is guaranteeing this little guy. Alright, well, then I guess I'm kind of stuck. You guys inter-orbit here. Just kind of hang out, I guess. In that case, I suppose what I'm going to do is spend some time building out these worlds, now that I have the minerals to support it. I have the Bethary power plant still coming. Oh no, I skipped that, okay. So these guys have nothing on them. We are at +1. Oh, we're at 11, so we're at exactly what we need. Let's go ahead and build a science lab here. And what did that say? That I'm not going to have enough to support it? Yeah, because I'm at, I think, my max on ships. So that's fine. I think what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and build a normal power plant, because we can't make access, we can't use the Betharian right now anyway. Let's actually cancel this, so it would go, this power plant goes first. We got the basic science lab. Actually, let's do that. Cancel that. Build power plant there. Excellent. Can this guy get upgraded? Not yet. Alright, now what do we do here? What do we do indeed? We're at 3. Oh good, we're consuming more, so we actually don't need this food. any of this food, we're actually... Oh no, we're working this food, so we can't throw it away. So maybe what I do then is, if I get rid of 2 food here, I could build a hydroponic farm here. So I'm going to lose the 1 mineral. Oh, Separatist Strike. Really? Factions. They're striking because they want to be independent? It's 1 guy! There's 1 guy, and the whole planet's going to strike. Oh boy. No. Not granting independence. No, thank you. Alright, well, you know, alright, whatever. They're gonna strike. So, I'm gonna gain 2 food here, and that's gonna make up for the 2 that I'll lose here. So that will stay at 3, which is enough. Actually, I don't even need that. No, I will. I will eventually need it. I'll need more than that eventually, I guess. Won't I? Okay. So maybe that's not what I do. I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do this. Let's cancel you. Maybe this is what I need to do. Instead of you going there, let's move down here. And we'll build ourselves hydroponics farm there. 13 days. Oh, good. Okay. Well, it's almost expired. I like how members... well, okay, again, it's not just 1 guy, obviously. It's... If these are a billion, if each one of these is a billion people, that's kind of how I figure they are. We have 1 billion people striking. Okay, that would slow things... that would slow things down a little bit. So let's actually do this. That way I still get this benefit here, and eventually these will actually transfer to minerals. Because I can't summon up minerals, like I can't conjure minerals out of here. But if I build hydroponics farms here, then they'll just summon the 2 food out of nowhere. So I think that's the wise thing to do. Them I'm not really worrying about at all. They're not really growing. But I'm not going to spend, at least right now, I'm not going to spend the money to clear those. Awesome. Ethics divergence is getting reduced. Do I need that here? Individualist, xenophobe. They seem like they're pretty good here. Still, it couldn't hurt. I have the influence, and I won't be spending that on anything else, really. Awesome. Let's build... Oh, so close. These guys actually take up 1 full energy credit. But I do have plenty. So, I want to make sure I have at least a few of these guys to go, ready to go. In case I need to attack. So here's the question. Do I try again? No, I don't. You know what? You guys can live there. I don't care. You can have the whole thing. Whatever. Nice. So I have colony development speed boosted now. I can't really use that right now, though. So I don't know how useful that's going to be. Solar panel network. Awesome. These, I think, are guaranteed. Built on every single planet. Power plant upgrade. Wait, did we research the Betharian power plant? We didn't. So why is it saying that I can research something that gives me Betharian power plant 2? That's a little strange, isn't it? I bet I can't use that yet anyway. Let's go ahead and go with orbital energy conservation. And then we'll speed it right along. Back up to fastest speed. I realize I've made a bit of a mistake doing spiral. I do like spiral because it does help focus. Ooh, just new worlds, new worlds. It does focus you a little bit because instead of kind of going up here, whatever, instead of having enemies on all sides, I kind of know where my front is going to be. So I do consider that good. But again, we get into that situation now where I'm just kind of waiting. Oh, more dangerous populations. You're striking again? No, you just did this. And they can get stoking the fire. Goodness. Is it just time to purge? No. Alright, well, they got a bit stronger. I tell you what. Oh, good. Okay, well, they're no longer a problem. Okay, definitely not doing that. No possible actions there. Alright, well, let's just push forward.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Naval capacity's gone up. Good. Reveals strategic resource. +5 habitability. Slave army. I have Titans. I do not need this. Right click. Go away. I could do another doctrine, but I don't think I will. I think this time I'll go to reveal Ingoth Vapors. That will boost in terraforming. Eventually I've got to turn this guy into a world that my geckos can live on. Which are... I don't actually remember. It's not very good, is it? No. Species. In my empire. These guys. Savannah. Oh, so they could live there. Well, in that case, purge? Is it purge time? Is it purge time? I think it might not be purge time yet, but maybe in the next episode? I think we'll purge in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Stellaris. We're going to do another one tomorrow, I think. Try to get these out a bit more regularly now that we're back to kind of a regular scheduled program. No wisdom teeth coming out, no sicknesses, no trips to Disney World or anything like that coming up. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. I'll see you next time.